What is up, everybody? Today I'm going to show you guys how to change your downstream O2 sensors for your G35 Bank 1 and Bank 2 Sensor 2. The reason why I'm changing these sensors is because I do have an engine code, which is P0138 and P0158, which is the Sensor 2 for Bank 1 and Bank 2. I'm going to go ahead and replace them now, and we'll see if that fixes my problem. So I do have a Bluetooth OBD connector here, and on my phone I have the Torque Pro app, and right now it is requesting the fault codes, so I will show you guys the codes as soon as they pop up. Okay, so Torque does not want to work right now, but I'm using this thing called OBD Reader, and you can see I'm getting right now the P0138 heated oxygen sensor to Bank 1 is, you know, the voltage is high. So right now I'm only getting one code, but before I was getting two codes, the P0158 as well, which is the other side of that, you know, on the other bank, the same oxygen sensor, just on the other bank. So I'm gonna go ahead and replace both of them. I think they are faulty because I keep getting these codes. They keep coming on, coming off, coming on and off. A lot of you guys seem to think that it's because I don't have any Fowlers or Fowlers or non-Fowler. I'm not exactly sure what it's called, but it's those little spacers that you put on your O2 sensors when you have test pipes, or I guess I have ART pipes, Motordyne ART Pipes right now. The thing about Motordyne ART Pipes is you don't really need those spacers, and I will show you guys why once I'm under the car. Also, another reason why I don't think it's because of the spacers that I took off when I put on these new pipes is because I had the spacers on when I had my old test pipe. So there's no reason why I should be getting an engine light. So let's go ahead and check down right now. So here we are under the car. This is where my catalytic converter should be, but these are my Motordyne ART pipes. As you can see right here where the O2 sensor plugs in, there is a long housing for it. So there already is a giant spacer between the pipe and the O2 sensor. So you do not need the non-Fowler fix or the spacers because it's already spaced out. So I'm gonna go ahead and replace those sensors. Let me go ahead and start loosening them up. Cut my zip tie that's holding up the sensors, the sensor wires right there, and then we'll get started with putting the new ones in. Go ahead and unplug the sensor. Okay guys, I've already loosened the sensor. I'm gonna go ahead and unscrew it right now. So these are the old sensors that I cleaned. They do look different from the new ones, but hopefully the new ones work just as good. So here is the new NTK sensor. Let's go ahead and see if they thread right in. Let's see. Oh, fuck. No! Well, Advanced Auto Parts fucked me. They totally told me that these were gonna fit, and what do you know? They don't. You know, they do have the right color wires, or the same color wire, so I could always splice it and connect the old connector to the new sensor. That's a little risky. I don't know if I want to do that. I think I'm just gonna go pick up some new Bosch sensors for the G35. So I'm looking at all of these sensors now. Even the one that I bought shows that it fits this vehicle, but it comes with this weird connector. And the one that was on my vehicle looks like this. And none of the ones that I see on AutoZone have one that look like this one that was already in my car. So I'm just gonna go ahead and say fuck it. I'm gonna splice it and I'm gonna connect it to the new one. Okay, got the fancy suitcase operating table set up. So we got the two new sensors here, two old sensors here. I'm gonna splice them about right here and splice these right here at the connector. Connect it right there, and then I'll be able to use this connector and connect it directly to my car. So let's go ahead and get splicing. Don't cut yourself. Don't cut yourself, guys. Okay, so we have this connector all spliced. We have the wires showing. I got one wire showing on this one, and I'm gonna splice the rest. We'll put them together, put some electrical tape, and hopefully this works. All right, guys, here we go. So let's go ahead, line up the gray with the gray. Get some electrical tape. Go ahead, tape them together. Tape together. Let's do the black one. Okay, so we have two white wires here and two white wires here. It doesn't matter which ones you guys connect to each other because they're both the same color. Okay, all of them are wired up. Okay guys, here we are. The new sensors spliced to the old connectors. Let's see if it works. Crossing my fingers. Alright, now they're both plugged in. They're a little dangly right now, but we'll zip them up just like that. Let's see if she works. Now that we have the O2 sensors installed, go ahead and start up your car just to make sure that she runs and idles, and then we will go ahead and start resetting the ECU to get rid of the light, and as well as do another idle air relearn. Okay, she idles. Make sure that she warms up gets to normal operating temperature, about halfway between cold and hot. You can see my check engine light is still there, but hopefully when we reset it, it will not come back. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the ECU reset as well as the idle relearn, and we will see what happens after that. Okay guys, so I just reset the ECU. There is now no more check engine light. Hopefully it stays that way. So I'm gonna go ahead and give it a nice drive for the next day or two, and I will get back to you guys and let you know. And you know, crossing our fingers that this fixed my problem, because I've had this problem for like the last month now, and I hate seeing that check engine light. I know it was something stupid like the O2 sensors, and it wasn't really gonna damage anything if I kept driving it, but I'm just really happy to see that it's off now, and hopefully it stays off. So I will let you guys know in a little bit. Luckily, you know, a day or two is only gonna be a second for you guys, so we'll see. All right guys, we are back. I have driven about 120 miles or so, and as you can see, I still do not have a check engine light. So thankfully I fixed it with those O2 sensors. I guess they were just bad. I really wish I bought the right ones that actually fit the car and fit the connectors, and it is hot in here. But luckily, you know, all the wires were the same color for the NTK versus whatever I had on there before. I don't know if those were aftermarket. I don't know if they were replaced before. I don't know, because I bought this car with 90,000 miles, so who knows. Anyway, I wired it up. Everything's working flawlessly. The car's running great, and I am super satisfied. I might be doing a little bit more research to see if there actually is the correct O2 sensor for this car. I really don't know. I don't know if the guy modified the connector down there. I don't know what happened. Excuse me. But I wired it up. Everything is working great. So if you guys find yourself in a situation where you have to wire up an O2 sensor, follow along with my instructions, and you should do just fine. Alright guys, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and stay tuned for the next one. I got some exciting shit coming up in the next video, so take it easy guys.